Capricorn, stop scrolling. Whatever you've been waiting for, whatever seemed impossible, whatever the world told you was too late, hear this now, it's done. God himself has sealed your prosperity and nothing can reverse it. Before you go any further, type "it's done" in the comments. Say it boldly, not because I told you to, but because declaring it aligns your spirit with what heaven has already written about your life. Every letter, every coin, every opportunity that belongs to you is already marked. Your breakthrough isn't coming, it's already prepared. You felt it lately, the heaviness that doesn't make sense, the restlessness even when everything seems fine, the subtle nudge in your spirit whispering, something is about to change. You've wondered if perhaps you were forgotten, overlooked, or left behind, but the truth is that God has never forgotten you. Every delay, every closed door, every betrayal, every moment of silence was heaven's protection and preparation. You were never late, you were being positioned. Think about Joseph, betrayed by his brothers, sold into slavery, accused falsely, imprisoned without reason, yet every step of the way his destiny was being sealed. Pharaoh's palace was not a coincidence, it was preordained. The very prison that seemed like the end was the pathway to his promotion. You may be in a situation that feels like a dead end, a pit, a place of despair, but that is your palace in disguise. The same God who orchestrated Joseph's rise is moving on your behalf, even if you cannot see it yet. There's a woman I know, a single mother, who once lived in a small apartment, working 2 jobs, barely keeping the lights on. She cried herself to sleep countless nights, questioning whether her dreams would ever come true. Then one morning, out of nowhere, she received an email from a stranger who said, "I feel led to invest in your vision." That one investment turned into a thriving business that transformed her family's life. She later said, "It felt like my life was written in advance, and I just had to step into it." This is the power of a divine seal. When heaven signs your life, what is yours cannot be withheld. You've also noticed subtle signs, strange coincidences, doors opening at the exact moment, people showing up in your life you hadn't spoken to in years. These are not coincidences, these are confirmations. The universe, angels, and divine timing are converging to bring what has been hidden into manifestation. Your prosperity may be financial, yes, but it's also spiritual, relational, and personal. You are being elevated in every area of your life where God has planted favor. Have you ever wondered why the faithful often appear to suffer while the undeserving seem to prosper? The answer lies in the seal. David was anointed king as a shepherd boy. No one saw it. He faced Goliath, ran from Saul, wandered in the wilderness. And yet through every challenge, God's seal on his life remained intact. That seal is your assurance, Capricorn. No matter what opposition arises, no matter how long it feels like the wait, nothing can undo what God has marked for you. Your enemies may try to shake you, delay you, or deceive you, but the seal is unbreakable. Think of Daniel, thrown into the lion's den, surrounded by danger, yet untouched. He didn't escape because of cleverness, strength, or luck. He was sealed by God. The same protection, the same favor, and the same divine signature are at work in your life. Every trial, every betrayal, every false accusation is only evidence that you are being prepared for a revelation so great it will astonish everyone, including those who have doubted you. Oprah Winfrey was once dismissed as unfit for television. She was told she didn't belong. She faced humiliation and rejection, yet the same people who doubted her became the ones watching her empire rise. She didn't need to convince them. She needed to step into her seal. Your destiny, too, is independent of what people think. What has been declared for you cannot be cancelled by human opinion. You are moving in divine favor, even if the world hasn't acknowledged it yet. Now think about the spiritual principle of hidden preparation. Gold is refined in fire, its brilliance revealed only after heat and pressure. That is exactly what has been happening to you. Every challenge, every hardship, every lonely night has been refining your faith, sharpening your discernment, and strengthening your character. Heaven has been crafting you so that when your prosperity manifests, it will not only endure, it will shine brightly for all to see. You've been walking in seasons of waiting, feeling invisible, wondering if your prayers are being heard. Let me tell you something profound. Silence does not mean absence. Silence is the sound of heaven working behind the scenes. It is God saying, "I am preparing the stage, I am aligning the circumstances, I am appointing the people." Your breakthrough is not delayed, it is in perfect timing. And when it arrives, you will see that every second of waiting was necessary to ensure the blessing is unshakable. Imagine a man named Chris Gardner who once slept in subway bathrooms with his son, broke and desperate, wondering if he could provide for even a single meal. Yet he refused to give up on the vision inside him. Years later, he became a multimillionaire, inspiring millions with his story. The pit he endured became the launchpad of his blessing. Your story mirrors this, Capricorn. Every sleepless night, every tear, every obstacle is setting the stage for a blessing so grand it will leave the world speechless. You may have noticed unusual timing in your life recently. You think of someone and they reach out. You pray and suddenly doors open. You feel a nudge to move and events begin to unfold around you. These are not coincidences. These are divine confirmations that your seal is active, that your destiny is moving according to God's perfect calendar. You are entering a phase where spiritual alignment and timing will dictate the manifestation of everything promised to you. The trials you've faced were not designed to break you. They were meant to prepare you. Every betrayal, every closed door, every lost opportunity has been redirecting you to the exact place your blessing will manifest. Remember the Israelites wandering 40 years in the wilderness. They complained, doubted, and feared, yet God's promise did not fail. The land was waiting for their readiness. Likewise, your prosperity is waiting for your alignment, for your faith to rise to the level of your blessing. There is a law in the spiritual realm. What is sealed by God cannot be stolen, delayed, or cancelled. Your prosperity, your breakthrough, your divine favor has already been signed and stamped. And while your human eyes may not see it yet, the spiritual realm is already moving in your favor. Even the forces that oppose you cannot interfere with what heaven has declared. Your enemies may plot, but your God has already pronounced victory. Have you noticed strange dreams lately? Keys, doors, water, running yet never being caught. These dreams are prophetic symbols. Keys represent access being given to you. Doors represent opportunities opening. Water signifies purification and renewal. The chase indicates that the enemy can't overtake you. Every dream, every vision, every subtle nudge is confirmation that your prosperity is on the way. Your breakthrough is imminent. And right now, your mind may be heavy with anxiety, the weight of waiting, or fear of the unknown. But this is exactly the moment your faith is being tested to activate. Just as Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team before rising to greatness, your current trials are fueling the very strength and wisdom you need to walk into your destiny. The loss that frustrated you is about to become the fuel for your promotion. Angels have been guarding you through your nights. They did not stop the storm because storms were necessary to reveal your strength. They did not block the tears because tears are sacred prayers ascending to heaven. Now, after enduring all, heaven is ready to release what has already been written. Your prosperity is not hidden. It has been waiting for the perfect alignment of faith and readiness. Have you experienced moments where the universe seemed to respond to your thoughts? You think of someone and they call. You speak a word, and events begin to shift the next day. That is spiritual alignment. Your words, your faith, and your actions now carry weight because the seal on your prosperity is active. Every word you declare in faith becomes a seed planted into your financial and spiritual future. Consider a woman I met who nearly closed her business after years of failure. One night she prayed, "God, show me one reason to keep going." The next morning, a stranger invested in her dream. Within a year, her business became a global brand. That investment was the manifestation of what had already been sealed in heaven. The delays, the struggles, and the losses were the preparation for a breakthrough she had been expecting her entire life. The world may see your life as ordinary, but heaven sees differently. What you call delays are actually divine timing. What you see as setbacks are actually alignment. The opportunities that have eluded you, the doors that remain closed, are not denials. They are openings waiting for the right moment. Your prosperity is already mapped out in the spiritual realm. The visible manifestation is just catching up. Every storm you've endured, every challenge you've faced, every tear you've shed has been fortifying you for the glory that is about to be revealed. The very same situations designed to crush you are being turned into testimonies. Your enemies, knowingly or unknowingly, are contributing to the stage that will showcase your favor. The delay was never denial. It was protection, preparation, and placement. Remember Esther, who fasted and prayed before approaching the king. She did not know if her life or her people's lives would be spared. But when the time came, Her obedience, faith, and courage aligned with divine favor, and she became a queen whose actions changed a nation. You are at a similar juncture. Your time to move into favor is now. Your breakthrough is imminent, and it will not only bless you, it will impact those around you in ways that will astonish the world. The seal on your life cannot be tampered with. It has been pressed by heaven. No threat, no financial shortage, no betrayal, and no limitation can override what God has decreed. Your prosperity is not subject to human approval. It is preordained, unchangeable, and unstoppable. You may not see it yet, but the spiritual realm is already celebrating your breakthrough. You may be wondering why your prayers have seemed delayed or unanswered. That is because heaven operates on precision, not urgency. God is not late, He is exact. The blessings that are coming are too great to be delivered prematurely. Every detail, every person, every opportunity, every dollar is being aligned in perfect timing. The larger the blessing, the more precise the orchestration. Think of history's greatest leaders who faced long periods of waiting before their glory. Nelson Mandela imprisoned for 27 years, Joseph in Pharaoh's palace after betrayal, Moses wandering the desert for decades. Their delays were not denials, they were divine training, ensuring their strength, wisdom, and faith were calibrated to handle the glory that awaited them. Your journey follows the same pattern. And now the evidence of your prosperity is already moving toward you. You may feel it in sudden ideas, unusual financial opportunities, unexpected gifts, or divine coincidences aligning around your life. These are not random, they are confirmations that what has been sealed cannot be stopped. You are being positioned for the manifestation of abundance that has already been written in heaven. Every person who doubted you, every door that closed, every opportunity you lost, will be transformed into evidence of your favor. The setbacks were not meant to destroy you, they were meant to redirect you to the exact alignment for your breakthrough. Like Joseph, like David, like Esther, you are about to see the invisible made visible, the promised made tangible, and the sealed made manifest. Even now, your breakthrough is approaching in a way so sudden, so unexpected, that the world will not understand how it happened. Your enemies, your doubters, even your own doubts, will all witness the revelation of what has been sealed in heaven. Prosperity, peace, favor, and influence are moving into your life. Heaven has acted, and the only thing left is for your alignment, faith, and readiness to intersect with the manifestation. And as you continue to declare, "It's done," as you speak faith into your life, as you keep aligning your actions with the promises you've been given, know this: something profound, something unprecedented, something beyond what you have imagined is about to surface. The stage has been set, the seal has been pressed, and the curtain is about to rise on a season of prosperity so extraordinary, so overwhelming, that even you will stand in awe. Your time has come, your season is now, and yet, there is something even greater hidden behind what you have just begun to sense, a revelation so powerful, a transfer so significant, that everything you thought you knew about your life and your blessings is about to be rewritten. Capricorn, I want you to feel this in your spirit. The season of your financial and spiritual elevation has already begun, even if your eyes cannot yet see it. Right now, the forces that have been working against you are being rearranged in your favor, before anything unfolds. I need you to engage with this moment. Type, "It's done" in the comments and subscribe to this channel, not as a routine, but as a declaration that aligns your soul with what heaven has already decreed. Every word you speak in agreement is a key unlocking doors that have been hidden from you. Think about the nights you've lain awake, worried about bills, wondering if opportunity would ever find you. Those nights were not wasted, they were divine preparation. Every fear, every anxious thought, every tear was an investment in your spiritual muscle. You've been unknowingly training for your blessing. The same way Daniel faced lions in the den, but emerged untouched, you are moving through situations that appear threatening, but are actually building the very strength you need for the manifestation of your prosperity. Remember the story of Joseph, betrayed by his own brothers, sold into slavery, falsely accused, and imprisoned. Yet all those trials were the prelude to Pharaoh's palace, where he was elevated to a position of unimaginable authority and influence. You are living your Joseph moment, Capricorn. You may be experiencing betrayal, loss, or unfair treatment, but it is precisely in these moments that your favor is being written. Heaven has sealed your breakthrough, even if the world does not acknowledge it yet. Consider Oprah Winfrey, who faced rejection and dismissal early in her career, told she was unfit for television, yet refused to give up. Her persistence, her faith, and her alignment with her destiny turned her into a billionaire icon. That same divine favor is moving toward you. Every time you have been overlooked, every time doors have been closed, was merely heaven redirecting you to the exact opportunity where your breakthrough would be impossible to deny. Now think of the spiritual principle at play. God's seal cannot be broken. It is not dependent on human approval, circumstance, or time. What has been declared for you cannot be stolen, delayed, or denied. Your prosperity, your favor, your elevation is already written in heaven. Even now, as you listen, unseen forces are moving on your behalf, aligning your environment and arranging people, timing, and resources so that your blessing will manifest perfectly. Let me tell you about a woman I met. Her name was Maria. She had lost everything. Her business failed, her relationship ended, and her confidence shattered. One night she cried out to God, asking for clarity. A few weeks later, a stranger invested in her vision. Today, her small business is a thriving enterprise that touches lives across the globe. Maria's story is proof that what heaven seals, even after apparent failure, cannot be stopped. Your life is moving in the same divine pattern. You may have noticed strange coincidences lately, calls from people you hadn't spoken to in years, sudden invitations, doors opening where there were walls before. These are not coincidences, these are confirmations. The spiritual realm is signaling to you that your prosperity is near. Every whisper, every nudge, every small miracle is a sign that your breakthrough is not just possible, it is imminent. Remember David hiding from Saul in the wilderness? His rise to kingship was not immediate. He faced repeated attacks, uncertainty, and even betrayal, yet God's seal on his life never wavered. The wilderness was not a place of punishment, it was a place of preparation. Your current season is your wilderness, Capricorn. Every hardship is honing your discernment, every delay is building your patience, and every lonely night is equipping you for the abundance that is about to arrive. Have you felt restless, Capricorn, as though life is moving around you, but you are not moving fast enough? That restlessness is the stirrings of your destiny. The seal on your prosperity is stirring the atmosphere. You are being lifted, moved, and positioned. The world may not see it, and some may doubt it, but the spiritual realm is already celebrating the manifestation of your favor. Even in financial matters, every loss, every missed opportunity, and every failed investment has been part of a divine redirection. Look at Chris Gardner, who once slept in subway bathrooms with his son, broke and desperate. He never gave up on his vision, and eventually his persistence turned him into a multimillionaire. Your setbacks are not punishments, they are alignments. They are the preparation for a transfer so great, so unexpected, that it will rewrite your financial and spiritual trajectory forever. Now think about Esther, who fasted and prayed before approaching the king. She did not know if her life or her people's lives would be spared, yet her obedience and faith aligned her with divine favor, turning her into a queen whose actions changed the course of history. Your breakthrough will have the same impact. Not only will your life change, but your elevation will affect everyone connected to you. The doors you step through will shift destinies. Opportunities you thought lost, doors that have been closed, and people who have left your life are now being redirected to confirm your breakthrough. The spiritual realm has already activated your prosperity. Your faith, your persistence, and your alignment with God's word are the triggers that will release what has been written for you. Each time you speak life into your circumstances, you accelerate the manifestation of your blessing. Have you noticed prophetic signs in your dreams? Keys, doors running without being caught, water flowing. These are not random symbols. Keys represent access being granted to you. Doors signify opportunities opening. The chase shows that your enemies cannot overtake you, and water symbolizes cleansing and renewal. Your dreams are confirmation that your prosperity is imminent. Heaven is orchestrating every detail, and your alignment will determine the speed of manifestation. Consider Michael Jordan, cut from his high school basketball team before rising to greatness. His failure fueled his resolve, shaping the champion he became. Similarly, every obstacle, every disappointment, and every delay in your life is building the resilience, wisdom, and strength necessary for your breakthrough. You are not delayed, you are being prepared to handle a level of prosperity and favor that exceeds anything you have imagined. Right now, angels are at work, moving in your atmosphere to ensure your breakthrough is unstoppable. They are opening doors, shifting circumstances, and placing people in your path. Every struggle you faced has been a sign of preparation, every tear a prayer answered silently, and every moment of doubt a test of faith to align you with your destiny. The seal on your prosperity is active. Your financial elevation will not come alone. It is accompanied by peace, wisdom, influence, and spiritual authority. Prosperity is not only about wealth, it is about alignment, spiritual growth, and the power to impact lives. The moment your breakthrough manifests, it will touch others, leaving a legacy that goes far beyond personal gain. Think of Nelson Mandela, imprisoned for 27 years before rising to presidency. His perseverance, faith, and vision, despite long seasons of isolation, led to a breakthrough that changed a nation. Your season mirrors this principle. Even if you feel confined, ignored, or forgotten, the spiritual realm is working behind the scenes to activate your destiny. The unusual events you've been experiencing, the synchronicities, sudden guidance, unexpected gifts, are confirmations that your seal is moving. You are being positioned for a breakthrough that will be undeniable. Heaven is rearranging your environment, ensuring that everything aligns perfectly for your manifestation. Remember, what is sealed by God cannot be cancelled. The blessings, opportunities, and prosperity decreed for you are independent of human interference. They cannot be delayed by doubt, derailed by opposition, or destroyed by circumstance. Your destiny is protected and unstoppable. Even now, your prosperity is moving in ways you cannot yet perceive. Unexpected partnerships, financial windfalls, and divine connections are being aligned to ensure your breakthrough is complete. The transfer is prepared, waiting only for your alignment and faith to intersect with the manifestation. Every person who doubted you, every missed opportunity, and every challenge faced has contributed to your alignment. Just as Joseph's betrayal led him to Pharaoh's palace, your trials are leading you to your place of favor. Your breakthrough will not only validate your faith, but also demonstrate the power of God's seal in your life. And as you declare it's done, as you speak faith into your circumstances, and as you maintain alignment with the promises you've received, know that a revelation is about to surface. A revelation so profound, a transfer so immense, that it will redefine everything you thought was possible. Even those who never believed, those who left, and those who doubted your path will witness the undeniable confirmation of what has been sealed in heaven. Your favor is arriving, your wealth is appearing, and your breakthrough is imminent. And yet, behind what you can already sense, there is a level of blessing so extraordinary, a transfer so significant, that the full manifestation is about to exceed your wildest expectations. Capricorn, this is your moment. The air around you is charged, the universe is vibrating with your name, and heaven has already begun to move in ways you cannot yet fully comprehend. Before anything unfolds, I need you to engage with this message. Comment, "It's done" right now, and subscribe to this channel. This is not just engagement, it is a spiritual alignment. Every word you speak in agreement, every action you take in faith, accelerates what has already been sealed for your life. Your prosperity is active, your breakthrough is unstoppable, and your testimony is being written even as you watch. Have you felt a shift lately, as though everything familiar is being rearranged? That restlessness, that strange sense of expectation, it is not anxiety, it is prophecy stirring within you. The heavens are aligning your environment, your finances, and your relationships to match the destiny that has been sealed. Think of Joseph in Pharaoh's palace. He didn't achieve greatness overnight. Every betrayal, every prison, every moment of apparent delay was the preparation for a destiny too powerful to be rushed. You are in your Joseph season. Remember Oprah Winfrey? Dismissed, underestimated, and rejected multiple times, she could have given up, yet she pressed on. Her faith in her vision, her perseverance, and her alignment with her calling eventually led to her becoming a billionaire and a global icon. Like Oprah, you have been underestimated, you have been overlooked, but the same divine favor that lifted her is moving invisibly, yet irrevocably, in your life. The world may not see it yet, but heaven has already begun to orchestrate it. Have you noticed subtle synchronicities, Capricorn, calls from people you haven't spoken to in years, doors opening when you least expect them, messages arriving at precisely the right moment? These are not coincidences, they are confirmations. Angels are at work in your atmosphere, arranging circumstances, aligning resources, and placing key people in your path. Every small miracle, every divine nudge, is a signal that your prosperity is imminent. Think about David, hiding in the wilderness, fleeing from Saul. Every day was a test, every encounter a challenge, yet the anointing on his life never diminished. He was being prepared for the throne, even when it seemed far away. Your current season mirrors this. Every obstacle, every closed door, every betrayal is not a blockage, it is a divine setup. What you see as delays are actually placements, positioning you for maximum favor and exponential elevation. Consider the story of Chris Gardner, sleeping in subway stations with his young son, unsure if they would see the next meal. Every hardship, every tear, every moment of despair became fuel for his unstoppable faith. Today, he is a multimillionaire, a living testimony of perseverance and divine favor. Your trials, Capricorn, are not punishments. They are preparation. They are evidence that your breakthrough is written, inevitable, and unstoppable. The spiritual principle of a divine seal is crucial to understand. What God has sealed cannot be reversed. What is decreed for your life is beyond human interference. Even your enemies, even your doubters, cannot derail it. Like Daniel in the lion's den, you are protected by a seal that guarantees your victory. Every obstacle, every confrontation, every storm is merely a stage for the manifestation of your favor. Opportunities you thought lost, relationships that seemed broken, doors that closed, all are now being redirected to confirm your breakthrough. Heaven is orchestrating these events so that every element in your life contributes to your elevation. Your prosperity is multidimensional. It is financial, spiritual, relational, and personal. It is a full-spectrum elevation that will leave no area of your life untouched. Have you been experiencing prophetic dreams? Doors, keys, flowing water, running without being caught. These are not random. Keys symbolize access, doors signify opportunities, flowing water represents renewal and abundance, and running indicates that your enemies cannot catch you. Every vision, every dream, every inner stirring is confirmation that your breakthrough is imminent. Heaven is sending you signs to prepare your heart and mind for the manifestation of your destiny. Think of Michael Jordan, cut from his high school basketball team only to rise to legendary status. His failures were not punishments, they were calibrations, refining his skill. Patience and resilience for the greatness he was meant to achieve. Your current challenges are doing the same for you. The universe is not withholding your blessings, it is preparing you to handle them with wisdom, strength, and grace. Angels are actively guiding your steps. They are opening doors that you didn't even know existed. They are rearranging the circumstances around you so that when your prosperity arrives, it will be undeniable. Every tear you have cried, every sleepless night, every moment of doubt is being transformed into a step on your pathway to elevation. The seal on your prosperity is active. Prosperity is more than money. It is influence, wisdom, peace, and the authority to impact lives. The manifestation of your blessings will not only benefit you, but will affect everyone connected to you. Like Esther, whose obedience and faith changed the course of a nation, your breakthrough will have ripple effects far beyond what you can see. People will witness your favor and be inspired to believe in their own. The unusual events in your life, the coincidences, divine nudges, unexpected gifts, are confirmations that your seal is active. These are signs that your breakthrough is imminent. The universe is aligning in perfect timing, ensuring that everything is in place for the manifestation of your promises. The principle of divine timing is critical. God operates with precision, not urgency. Every blessing, every opportunity, and every manifestation is arriving at the perfect moment. The delays were never denials, they were preparations. Every closed door, every missed opportunity, every hardship has been orchestrated to ensure your prosperity manifests fully and permanently. Think about Nelson Mandela, imprisoned for 27 years before ascending to the presidency. His perseverance, faith, and vision, despite extreme adversity, led to a breakthrough that changed a nation. Your life, Capricorn, is following a similar pattern. Even if your current circumstances feel confining, the The spiritual realm is already at work orchestrating your elevation. Every financial breakthrough, every divine opportunity, and every elevation in your life has been carefully positioned. What is coming will surpass your expectations. Your testimony is being prepared to astonish not only yourself, but also those who doubted or underestimated you. Your favor is arriving in ways that will make the world recognize the power of what heaven has sealed. Even now, unseen forces are at work. Your prosperity, influence, and favor are moving toward you. Unexpected partnerships, divine opportunities, and financial blessings are converging to confirm your breakthrough. The universe is responding to your faith, your alignment, and your readiness to receive what has been decreed for your life. Every person who doubted you, every lost opportunity, every betrayal, these are all contributing to the manifestation of your blessing. The same way Joseph's betrayal led him to Pharaoh's palace, your trials are leading you to your moment of elevation. Your breakthrough will not only validate your faith, but will demonstrate the unbreakable nature of what has been sealed by God. As you continue to declare, "It's done," as you speak faith into your circumstances, and as you align with the promises given to you, a revelation is about to surface. A revelation so powerful, a transfer so massive, that it will change everything you thought was possible. The favor, the prosperity, and the elevation coming to you are beyond what you have imagined. Even those who doubted you will witness your rise. Even those who left will become part of the alignment that confirms your destiny. Heaven is moving, Capricorn. Your breakthrough is imminent, and the magnitude of what is about to happen is beyond comprehension. And yet behind this awakening, there is a level of blessing, a transfer, a confirmation so profound that the full scope of your prosperity is still hidden, waiting to be revealed in a way that will astonish everyone, including you. The curtain is about to rise, and what is about to be unveiled will rewrite the story of your life in ways you have never seen before.